guys, welcome to the Sunnydale Diaries, a podcast where I, Melanie,
And I, Sean.
watch and discuss every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. As a reminder, Sean is a longtime fan and has seen these episodes many times, and I am brand new to this show. If you have been with us before, welcome back. If you are new to the podcast, welcome. Thank you for joining us on our journey. We are discussing today season 5, episode 6, Family. And I was so on the money with my prediction that it was going to be about chosen family.
You were.
Ah.
Yeah, I was hoping that you would pick up that it was about Tara, but like I've seen that photo that I gave you so many times, so I'm staring right at her, and like you can see, she's the only one who's not like looking tough.
Yeah.
And family.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about family and chosen family. We all have family drama.
Yes.
Let me say, most of us have family drama. I have had my share. Have you ever disowned anyone from your family or stopped talking to somebody in your family because they were toxic?
I have stopped talking to my uncle at my niece and Ning, which was like 15 years ago now. He met my husband, found out I was gay, and I have not ever heard from him since. Like no gift
Like he
for
just
the
ghosted you?
wedding. Yeah. Well, and his wife, my aunt, who I really liked. It's fine. It's their choice. I wouldn't say we were ever incredibly close, but
Yeah.
we had a, uncle-nephew relationship. But that one is gone.
Yeah.
That's like probably the biggest, like closest family member that just, cut me off. So I guess I did the same. Like, if you don't want to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you, kind of thing. I'm
Yeah.
not going to beg. So yeah, that. I mean, family dramas. There was a lot. My parents and their siblings, like my mom and her sister, stopped talking to each other in the 80s, and my mom died probably like 13, 14 years later. And my aunt showed up to the funeral. I didn't even know who she was. I didn't remember because I was
Oh.
probably like 5 or 6 when we stopped talking to them. So at first I didn't know who she was. My sister had to tell me. It's sad because they're kids. So my sister and my first cousins, we were really close when we were
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
They're about, I think, so me and my sister are 4 years apart. They're about, I think, 5 years apart. So, we were, sister was the same age as the older cousin. I'm pretty close in age to the younger cousin. So it was, kind of sad losing that. Like we've definitely reconnected now that we're adults, but
That's good.
it is, yeah, but like not as close as it
It's not
could
the
be.
same.
Yeah, not the same. And like we don't really even know what happened. Like
Yeah.
what the big thing was that
What was
caused
it?
all this drama, tension. What about you?
Sibling. Interestingly enough, same. My mom and her sister stopped talking. And then I stopped talking to that same sister. I probably years later, when I was living in St. Pete, I decided I couldn't be around my aunt anymore. I once wrote off my dad when I was in my early 20s, and this was after my parents were going through their divorce, and it was just awful and acrimonious. And yeah, and I was leaving to go to California, and I just I made a mixtape for him, gave him a mixtape, and I remember hearing from my brother that my dad was like, "What the hell is this?" But yeah, I didn't talk to him for a long time. We did reconcile slightly when I came back from California, but yeah, there's There's a lot of baggage with family. Sometimes you just have to know it's time to say goodbye for your own mental
Mhm.
health.
That's a big part of it, yeah.
Yeah,
Because if you keep trying to make it the perfect family, you're gonna drive yourself crazy.
yeah,
I mean, no, like you said at the beginning, like no family is perfect. Everybody, they may present that way to others. No,
yeah.
they're they're not. Which is
And
why we have chosen family.
that's right, that's why we have chosen family. I would say you and I are a chosen family.
Well, I mean, that's what you call the Instagram chat with us and our husbands on it. So yeah,
That's true. Yes.
no,
Yeah,
but I agree.
yeah.
I was getting ready for this episode. I was thinking of that. I'm like, when is the point that that happened? Like,
That we
when do
became
you
family?
think? When did we become chosen family? I mean, I'm not saying it was like one specific point, like that night.
Yeah, like, when did we right, like, we were pretty fast friends.
We were. I remember the first
Oh,
time that I had just like a friendly conversation with you. You were in the cafeteria at work with somebody else from your team, and I was with someone from my team who I wasn't really fond of. So I just kind of meandered over to you, and like the three of us were talking, and within like 45 seconds, you're like, we're going on a cruise next month. You want to come? Like, okay, I like her.
I don't know, Sean. I know maybe you guys had us over for, like, Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner once, me and
Yeah.
my mom and my grandmother.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, surely that's a more than friends kinda thing.
Yep. Yep. I agree
Inviting
with
my
that.
whole family, I don't so it must have been before that that you would even think to do that. I yeah, I think some of it has to do with your husband too, that he is very much about family type relationships and it
Mhm.
invites that in. And
Yes.
so I think he helped foster that surely before you got married.
Oh, yeah, I think it was before we got
Yeah, way
married. I think it
before
was
that.
still when
I don't
you're
know, just a
in your St.
gradual
Pete house. Yeah.
yeah, just a gradual confiding in each other and oversharing.
Lots of
Enough
oversharing.
enough growth over time, there's a level of intimacy there.
I had something the other day I was gonna send you, I'm like, "No, it's too much. I'm not doing it."
It must have been something because you've sent me some things that whew.
What about other chosen family in your life? You know, is it just organic, that, you know, you know this person is going to be in your life. I mean, I don't wanna say forever because things happen, but
No, there is, like, these friends that my mom just made that she dog sits for that we met here, there's just a feeling of familiarity. One of the guys, he reminds me of my uncle, and I think my mom too reminds her of her brother. So there's like that instant feeling of familiarity and comfort there, even though you don't have we already talked about the Kurt Vonnegut Cradle book? Did you ever read
mm-mm,
that in
I
school?
did not, no.
There is a concept in that book called the Karass, Karass, and it's kind of like a soul group that you travel through your different lifetimes, and this soul group is in your orbit through your different lifetimes. Like sometimes might be closer, like a spouse, and sometimes might be like a distant cousin or a really close friend. But throughout these lifetimes, these souls are in your group and they kind of orbit around you. And I kind of wonder if there's something about that. Like when you meet someone and you have that connection, even though you
Mhm.
just met them and you feel that, that instant chemistry.
Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if it's something like that.
Mhm.
I like to think of that.
Yeah, I was thinking like some of what I could consider my chosen family has come from people at work. I mean, not
Mm.
really my current job, just because we're all remote, but and it really didn't happen in New York. But like the
Yeah.
first job that I had when we moved to Florida here, I mean, there's some people that, I mean, the person who hired me, I still talk to her to this day, and we're close, and I would consider her, that,
Yeah.
now we're going on almost 22 years. Um, you and a few other people from the hospital. So it's interesting how it's not just like, friends from the outside, but people
I
you
think I
interact with.
think a work environment lends itself to forming those kind of close bonds too. You spend so much time with people, and especially somebody on your team. You're really in each other's lives.
Mhm.
That is not to say that you are like that with everyone on your team.
Very true. You know,
Yeah. Chosen family. I'm a fan.
I mean, for me, that's more important to me than like blood family.
Oh.
Well, I'm not saying it right. Like, I
Oh,
love my sister, I love my
you're
father,
gonna have things to
but
say.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm trying to think of a better way to say it, but I'm around more of my chosen family, so in a
Yeah.
way, it maybe it's not more important, but I hold a different. Oh, this is really hard for me to say. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out the words. I guess it's just as important as family, blood family to me. They're just treated a little differently. I'd rather hang out with the chosen family at a holiday.
I wonder if some of that has to do with the fact that your chosen family, that you choose to be there. It's like a conscious thing. You're investing yourself in that relationship, maybe more. Like, I think with blood family, it's like, what are you going to do? They're going to be there. Whereas chosen family, I'm sure there's a line, Sean, that if I really pissed you off, you'd be like, oh no, we're setting a boundary here. And, I don't know.
Hasn't happened yet,
Maybe
but
it's
it
more of a
could.
conscious thing. So you put the work in.
Mhm. You ready to put the work into this episode?
Let's do it. Nice segue.
It would have been good if I actually could have gotten it out of my
Professional
mouth.
podcasters. All right, let's talk about it.
Previously on Spike, I put in my notes Spike loves Buffy. Do you think it is love or is it
At this
obsession?
point, no. At this point, I think it's just obsession,
Yeah.
fixation.
Mhm.
But it is there, and they're mentioning it again. So that's gonna be a something. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah. Dawn is the key, but she does not know it.
Yeah, she's a portal.
Mhm.
Willow and Tara are very close, but they reminded us of when they tried to do the find demon spell, and Tara was shady about it,
Mhm. I
and
throw
we
that
find
to
out why.
season 4.
Yeah, way back in season 4.
It does feel like a while ago.
It really does. Yep.
And we open to Miss Kitty Fantasco.
Yes.
I love
And
that
the
cat.
weirdest bedtime story ever.
It was a little unusual. Who wouldn't want a kitty?
So, and my note was, this is the most words Tara has spoken
As Tara, yeah.
as Tara in
Yep.
yet.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, because when she was
Wow.
speaking for the first layer, she said a lot, but it wasn't her.
Right.
Plus, it was a dream. So,
Um, Tara wants to study spells.
yeah,
She's gonna go to sleep, but Tara wants to study up on some spells.
yeah. She wants to keep up with Willow because, man, those magics, they're growing.
Yeah. But then she doesn't study the spells. She gets back in, she snuggles with Willow.
Well, I'm sorry. If I'm doing anything in the bedroom and my husband says, but I want to snuggle, I'm going
Yeah.
to go snuggle. Sorry.
It's really bothering me that they don't show them kissing. They snuggle and they hug and they hold hands and they dance close, but there's no kissing, and I don't like the CW for this.
Mm,
If it is a CW thing and not a Joss thing or
yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it would have been WB at that time, but yeah,
oh,
I mean,
WB.
it was the same thing. I mean, WB and CW are synonymous. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, we have not seen any kissage.
I wonder if we will.
But,
Um,
Tara, I noticed again, like Tara still really isn't feeling part of the group. She doesn't feel that she's useful, so that's why she's doing the
mhm,
studying.
mhm.
Willow doesn't see it that way. She called her
Yeah.
essential.
Is she?
At this point, I'm gonna say from their
No.
point of view, no. From like
No.
the original Scooby Gang point of view, no.
But like they talk about later, they really don't know her. Why would she be
Right,
essential?
right.
She never says anything. She hasn't given them a chance
Mhm.
to know her. So then we go to Buffy and Giles, and she's obviously confiding in Giles about Dawn
Mhm.
and what she's wearing the same shirt that
Mhm.
she was wearing in last episode. So this is right after that. And but then she's like, she's launching into like a very more protective role towards Dawn. We have
Mhm.
to keep her safe. And then they're talking about Claire Kramer, who we still don't know her character name.
I purposely wrote Claire Kramer in my notes every
Yeah,
time today
yeah.
so that I wouldn't
Oh, so you
say
wouldn't slip up?
a name. If there is a name, maybe she didn't nameless the whole time. We don't
There's
know.
gotta be a name. Of course, there's gonna be a
Yeah.
name.
When, Buffy said we had to keep her safe, so let's keep her safe by keeping her in the dark and not telling her anything.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
even earlier in the scene with Willow and Tara, they're talking about how they know there's this new big bad, and they're wondering, like, is Buffy handling it okay? Willow tells Tara, "If there was something she'd call us." And why would you think that?
Not necessarily. No, she
Yeah.
probably won't call you. No, worse. The intentions are good,
Mhm, mhm.
always.
Yes.
They're just informed.
Mhm.
So then there's a suggestion that maybe we should send Dawn to Monzo, dad.
Yeah. I think we even talked about it last episode, like, we haven't really heard a lot about Monzo lately.
Yeah,
But no, he's in Spain, and
yeah,
apparently living there.
with his secretary.
Mhm. Buffy
Monzo.
called. Yeah. Not liking Monzo anymore. I'm gonna have some
No.
words for him when we meet him at the next
Yeah.
Buffy convention.
WTF, Monzo?
Yeah. And Buffy called him when Joyce got sick, and nothing.
That's what it sounds like. He never returned the call.
I will say I did not remember this detail. I
Yeah.
just thought he was still over in, like, LA, and he just kinda became an absent dad.
Well, he definitely is an absent dad.
Mhm.
Um, do you notice that Giles is wearing a pinky ring?
I did not see that, no.
I've never noticed it before. Now that he's got his own business, business is booming.
It's probably some cursed ring he picked up in the
Yeah,
shop.
maybe. So they're gonna focus on Claire Kramer, find out who she is, why she wants Dawn.
Mhm. Again, Buffy doesn't wanna tell anybody about
Right,
this.
right. Yeah. And then we cut to Claire Kramer, who's like kind of comes up from, with the collapsed building, totally unscathed.
Mhm. She's good.
Yeah. But now she's upset.
I'd be too.
Yeah. Somebody sure. Okay. Then we have credits.
Mhm.
And now we're at UC Sunnydale in
The
the dorm.
college that
I
Buffy
did
goes
ask
to.
about that.
You did. But no, not for long though, because Buffy is moving back home.
She's got a lot of stuff.
She does.
She
And
got a lot of stuff in that dorm room.
she got a corner suite as a sophomore.
This is pretty nice.
It's pretty nice. Yeah. A friend of mine had like a single. It was not that nice. It was
No.
small. Yeah. It was a
Yeah.
single, which was good, but
Anya is making some funny lines about how they had just moved Buffy into the room a couple days before. But that's okay. It's fun. We're having fun. It's all good.
I didn't have any help when I moved in. It was just me.
Wow. I'm sure my mom was helping me, but they gave you some giant bin on wheels. You just
Yep.
throw all your shit in there and then that's it.
Mhm.
Tape up your posters and you're done.
Yeah.
Your balls poster and your
Or the
widespread
Starry
panic
Night.
poster. You know, this episode, I can't help it now I just notice it everywhere. That man, you would think Widespread Panic was the biggest band in the world, according to this
Oh, you
show.
saw it in this episode?
Oh my gosh.
I
And
wasn't looking for it.
on every set, there's at least one Widespread Panic poster or sticker.
Huh, we should reach out to them and
We
ask what
should.
was the deal with that.
We should.
Tara is there trying to make a joke, but it's kind of a niche joke.
It's a
Nobody
real neat
gets
joke.
it.
But the joke carries through the whole episode.
It
It's
did.
like a
I
running
do
gag.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just feeling dorky, out of place.
Yeah. She walks out, and then Willow reminds them that it's her birthday, that it's Tara's birthday coming up, and so they're all going to go to the Bronze, and so everybody has to be there. Everybody's going, right? And I was still waiting for them to be like, "Oh no, we can't go," but they're not. To their credit, they're not.
Yep, they're gonna show.
Yeah,
All right, off to my favorite set in Sunnydale, the
the
hospital.
hospital.
Yep,
Ben the
intern
tech,
Ben.
intern Ben. What is
Another
this guy's deal? Is he like? I know you can't tell me. They're
what
including him a
about
lot.
Ben? Yeah.
Ben.
Mhm.
He's like a recurring character now. He is leaving or he's off his shift or whatever. So he goes to the locker room. We get to see him taking off his shirt. Ooh, sexy man with his abs. But then there's ominous music, and you're like, oh, maybe this is the end of intern Ben. So we pan over, and there's this demon with a forked tongue that they made use of that forked tongue this episode.
He really did. It was
Wow.
everywhere.
They were like, we're paying for this forked tongue effect. Use it.
Yeah, he kinda looked like a dog, like a clown, like a clowny
I
dog.
did not like this demon. I thought this
Uh-uh.
was like a lazy ass demon design. I didn't like it. I thought it was lame.
They ran out of makeup, they ran
Yeah,
to Spirit of
yeah,
Halloween, they
yeah,
just
yeah,
grabbed, the typical Halloween makeup kit, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
The demon, clown demon is like kind of stalking Ben, like creeping up on him. But then all of a sudden somebody, puts their hand over, oh, it's Claire Kramer.
Mhm.
And she
Needs a
just says,
favor.
I need a favor. Back at the magic shop,
Anya is
Anya is
very excited.
man, she's living her best life as the
Mhm.
cashier of the magic shop.
When was the last time you were that excited about work?
Oh, it's been a long, long, long time. A long time. Like last night I was laying in bed and I was like, God, I was at that hospital for 15 years.
Mhm.
15 years.
Yep.
Wow,
That's a long time.
that's a long
In your
time.
career, that's like 1/3 of your career, probably.
And when was I excited about that job?
It it went up and down for me. There was some projects where I was really to it,
yeah,
and then others are just like, I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't like
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But Anya's very excited because she's part of the system. She's found her place. She's part of the system.
And
Oh,
they're giving her money, which who doesn't like
yes.
that?
She just wants it's like the perfect job for her.
I get that. Yeah, yeah. Buffy and
Um,
Xander come in,
yep.
and they're talking about the party. I really do not appreciate Buffy here. It's not the most thrilling social event of the season. Well, screw you.
I mean, she's not wrong. It's a crappy thing to say, but she's
It
not
is a
wrong.
crappy thing.
Again, just because Sean, this is somebody they hardly know. It's their
I
friend is
know.
dating her, and the friend is like, no, we wants her to be part of the group, but they don't know anything about her. I would be the
I
same way. I'd
know.
be like, yeah, okay, we'll go.
Alright, fine. But it's Tara.
I know she's very sweet. They
She
just don't
is
know
well,
yet.
yes.
They still don't know
Um,
what's going on with Claire Kramer, so they got a
mhm,
ton of books to look through.
mhm.
All they know is that she's blonde.
Dyes her hair.
Yeah.
And kinda like
Uh,
Cordelia. I'm like, "Oh, that
yeah,
person that you all were really close with and haven't talked about in a year and a half.
right.
Got it. That
Yes,
Cordelia."
yes, yes. And one of them says they're talking about the party, and do you think there's gonna be a lot of Wiccas there? Wiccas. It's Buffy says it because then Xander does say later on, he's like, "Well, she's all about the Wiccan." He does say it correctly.
Mhm.
Freaking Buffy. So then they're talking about what to get her for a present. They're stressed about it. They don't know.
That is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Xander says she's stressed out. You need to go lie down or go train or something and work out the tension. Cut to
Working out the tension.
big fight with Spike. Oh, so I was taking that note and I had to pause so I could take the note and not miss anything. The oh so obvious stunt double.
Oh.
Oh, so obvious.
I thought about it halfway through the fight, but I was like,
It's like
"Uh,
it's a totally different person. Big fight, lots of gymnastics and twirling and you know, somersaulting over each other and then but
did
it
we
turns
say
out
that it's with Spike yet?
what?
Did we say the fight is with Spike?"
Yes.
Okay.
Cut to fight with Spike
Okay.
and the stunt double. But then it turns out he's fantasizing about Buffy while he's having sex with Harmony.
Yeah, it was
Obsessed.
yeah, yeah.
Obsessed.
It was getting a little spicy.
Okay,
Yep.
alright.
Yeah, so he's actually with Harmony, and
She's like, "Whoo, that was great."
she calls him "my little lamb."
Yep. Oh, Harmony.
What are we gonna
Oh,
ask her?
Harmony.
Because she's gonna be at, HellmouthCon.
I don't know.
We got time.
Mm. What do you guys think we should ask her? Do you
What
think
was
that
it
she's
like
actually a
being
brilliant mastermind
Oh, yeah.
behind it all?
What was it like being tied to a stake and burned in Addams Family? What what was
Back
I
to
gonna
the
do?
magic shop.
Mhm.
They're still talking about Tara's birthday and what to get her. Maybe some bath
Well,
oils.
that Bath& and Body Works basket,
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
go wrong
yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. It's the peach candle. Did you ever see that SNL one skit?
Yes, yes.
And then Giles is like, We're in a magic shop and you're wondering what to get her.
Fair point.
You, you're profoundly stupid."
But not a crystal ball, 'cause he already got one.
This guy is in there and he's kind of a jerk, this guy. Like, "Oh, what are these magic books?
"You gonna cast
Oh,"
a
so
spell
starts
on me?"
touching everything. "Yeah, don't do a spell on me." And then Willow and Tara come in, and it turns out that it's Tara's big brother.
Mhm. She does not
Champ.
look happy about Donnie.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Mm-mm.
And he's kind of a jerk to her too.
Mhm. And she's
And
back to stammering and
yeah, that's right. And then his name is Donnie,
Mhm.
Donny, like Donny
Mhm.
Osmond.
Mhm.
You guys, Donny Osmond was a very popular entertainer in the 70s and 80s.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Donnie Wahlberg, Donnie, who is in New Kids on the Block, which
And is
was,
now on what's he on?
uh,
Or
Blue
something like
Bloods.
that. Oh, Blue Bloods. That's right. That's right. Blue
Yeah,
Bloods. Yes. My husband had that on the other night. I was like, "Is that Donnie Wahlberg?"
yeah.
My
Hangin'
God.
Tough was playing at the gym one morning this week. I'm like, "Wow."
Oh, oh, do, 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 do. And they're still touring, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
New
The ladies
Kids.
are still going crazy.
Wow. So then he mentions, "We came in the camper."
There's
We
the
came in the
we.
camper. We've been all over campus already. She's like, "We?" Oh, enter Dad
Mhm.
and
So that's
cousin Beth.
Mhm. So I had to pause at this point because Dad walked in and I'm like, "Alright, I know him."
Oh, you
So
knew him?
he's Steve Rankin, and he's one of those guys, he's been in everything.
Oh,
It was SVU or Criminal Minds, one of the 2. He checks the box of been
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
everything, could be
yeah.
one of those. And
Okay.
then the brother was played by Kevin Rankin, no relation,
That's interesting.
Yep. He is in. I keep seeing ads for this new show, RJ Decker. I think it's
Oh,
on
yeah.
ABC or Hulu. It's the guy from Felicity Speedman, Scott Speedman.
Yes,
Yep.
Scott Speedman.
But this guy, Kevin Rankin, apparently was also in Umbrella Academy for 7 episodes. I don't
Oh,
remember him, but
okay. Me
I don't know that
either.
I would have. But
But
yeah,
you
he
know
was
who
in a
I
lot
did
of stuff.
recognize?
Amy Adams?
Amy Adams.
Yeah.
Wow. Early Amy Adams.
Mhm.
Wow. Cousin Beth.
Interesting trivia bit that I got from IMDb. So Sarah Michelle Gellar played Catherine, pretty much the main character in Cruel Intentions.
Yes.
Amy Adams played the same character in Cruel Intentions 2, which I did
I don't
not
even
see.
know if I knew there was a Cruel Intentions too.
I think it was like a straight to video thing.
Okay. Tara introduces them to her friends, but no one by name except for Mr. Giles, who owns the shop. Definitely does not introduce her girlfriend,
Nope.
Willow. I was like, oh,
She
she
had
fits right into this group. She does fit
she had
in.
the most awkward hug with her dad. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I feel bad for
Yeah.
you."
Yeah. There's definitely some drama here.
Mm.
And so really awkward. They leave, and she still is awkward after they leave. And she doesn't really talk about it. She's just like, let's go, let's get in research mode. She doesn't want to discuss it. Back at Joyce's,
Mhm.
Buffy comes in from wherever from visiting with Giles and the gang, and Lucas is already there, and he's unpacked all her stuff and organized her room. Creepy.
That's what I was thinking, is, like, how many times have you been in if you had a boyfriend that was still living at home, were you in that house without him?
Right?
Like, that would be
No,
weird.
no. I'm definitely not gonna, organize their room for them, go through all their stuff and put it away.
Yeah. But
That's
Buffy is
weird.
appreciative.
She is. And then Dawn is acting kind of normal for once. She's like, "Okay, I'm going out. See you later. Gonna go visit where's she going? Melinda's for dinner."
Melinda. Across the
Melinda,
street,
yeah,
apparently.
across the street, but no go. Buffy is in
Mhm.
overprotective mode. She's like, "No,
It's
you're not going."
family night.
Yeah, it's family night.
Oh,
Yeah. Riley knows something is up, even though Buffy, of course, is not telling him what's up. And he, of course, gets offended
mhm.
and he leaves.
I in the past, I have said that I think Riley's blowing things out of proportion. I think he was justified this time.
Yes, for sure.
Mhm.
He's like, yeah, he says, every time I think I'm getting closer to you, I think he's just disappointed and tired of
Being
not
shut up.
being trusted.
Mhm.
Although, it goes both ways. She has also wanted him to trust her, and this is just the dynamic of their relationship.
Mhm.
They are
Mhm.
intimate but not close.
Ooh, that's a good way to say it.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
Mm. Tara walks into her dorm room, and her father is in there, again inappropriate.
Hmm.
The
The
door
door
was
was
open.
open. Still
Can you imagine
boundaries.
going to your dorm
Yeah.
and you just see an older man just walk into somebody's room? You wouldn't that's
Now
weird.
in 2026, that wouldn't happen. He wouldn't get past the front desk.
Um, her dad is very anti-Wicca.
Yes, he is. He seems to be anti Tara and whatever she's doing with her life.
Mhm.
And he's like, "We haven't heard from you in months. Your birthday is coming up. You're going to be 20. That's the same age your mother." But then he doesn't finish that thought. But yeah, he was hoping that she'd grow out of this witchcraft Wicca thing.
Mhm.
Stop
And
playing
tells
with these toys
oh, that made me mad.
as he picks up the crystal that probably cost $500 or more.
Tells her that she has evil inside of her.
I was like, this is some kind of weird cult family or something.
Mhm.
Like she grew up being brainwashed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We need to leave. We're leaving by morning. You're coming with us. But then your family loves you. no matter what. I was like, oh my God, no wonder this girl is effed up
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
feeling wanted and belonging and whew.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Not good. Not good.
not good. And then we go back to the clown demon
Mhm.
who's in a closet,
It looked like a pretty big closet, but yeah, closet.
a big closet with Claire Kramer.
Mhm.
And we find out that they're actually called the Leok race
Mhm.
and they feed on bone marrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Not my favorite demons of this series.
No, no, I'm with you on that.
And and the demon tells Claire Kramer that Buffy is a slayer. She didn't know
Mhm.
that.
She wasn't happy about it either.
And she says, "Go find your friend, get your friends, find her, and kill her." Is this where she says something about the demon isn't giving her the attention that she wants, right?
Yes.
And
Mhm.
she says something about her name is holy,
Mhm.
right? All
Mhm.
right. So again, very powerful. We don't know why
Mhm.
or what.
We know
And I
who.
don't know why Giles doesn't know why or what right off the bat.
Right.
He's that powerful.
Mhm.
Okay, so then we're back at Tara and Willow comes in to let her know Giles has called a meeting
Mhm.
and
And she
Tara
wants
says,
to
"You go without me."
yeah, Willow wants to try that find a demon spell that they had tried previous year,
Mhm.
and, Tara's just not into it.
Yeah.
"My family's here, not everything's about your friends." It's like, damn. I mean, she's not wrong, but
Not wrong, but yeah, that's pretty harsh.
yeah. I mean, I get it. She was not in a good place at that moment, but
Yeah. And
she
then she
was
says, "See you in the morning. You can fill me in later about the meeting."
mhm,
Although she won't see you in the morning because as far as she knows then, she's leaving.
leaving. Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna just leave. Back at the shop, everyone's catching up,
Mhm,
and we pan to the back of the shop, and Tara is there at the back of the shop,
mhm.
and she casts a spell on them.
Yep. And it, blows some
Mag
powder and then
magic pink lighted powder.
goes right into
Like,
their
blah, blah,
eyes.
blah,
But they're
blah.
all okay.
Yeah, like, "Bah," and they just continue talking. So we
Mhm.
don't know what it did.
I did Google because she, whatever, I don't know if praying
Called
is the right word.
called upon.
Called upon, yep, Cadria. Couldn't
Yeah.
find anything. Looks like it
No,
was
that's
a
totally
Buffy
made up.
creation. Mm-mm.
Joss. And then we get to go to Willie's. We haven't been to Willie's in a long time,
We
but
have
Willie's not
not.
there, of course.
No, no Willy.
Some rando bartender that we don't know is there, and he is pouring drinks for Riley,
Mhm.
who's sitting at the bar.
Yep. And, a woman saunters up, sits down
That's
next to
exactly
him.
what she did.
I did not have time to verify this, but according to the trivia, that is a woman that Vampire Willow in Doppelgangland bit.
Oh, and turned
So it
her?
yeah.
Okay.
I
And
love when
Riley
they
knows
throw
right
in
away that she's a
yeah.
vampire.
Mhm. But
She's
there
like she's like, "Let's go somewhere else, private."
he turns her down.
Yeah.
And she ordered a vodka tonic, which is gross. I just can't stand tonic.
When I was a kid, we used to just drink tonic water as a just
Ew.
like a yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's just
gross.
very sour and bitter.
Yeah, I just don't like
Yeah,
it.
alright. We also ate pickled onions as a snack, so, to each their own.
But yeah, but he does say, "I have someone," and
My heart belongs to another, and I don't like vampires. But yeah, good for him. Then we go back to Spike, and he's got the
mannequin head.
dismembered Buffy head mannequin, looking longingly at it, kind of caressing it, until Harmony walks in and he's like throws it down.
It's like, "Oh, I've been there." He calls her Sweetbreads.
She's been on a spending spree, although not
Mhm.
really a spending spree because she killed the clerk, so A
Yep.
shoplifting spree. But, a bargain's a bargain, she says.
Mhm.
That's true.
She's heard that some, demons have been recruited to kill Buffy.
Mhm.
Spike's excited. He's like, "Oh, I wanna watch," and he
Yep,
leaves.
yep, yep. Tara's walking through the quad of the school, and then Cousin Beth shows up,
Mm.
to see if everything's okay. Again, this is another one of those mixed signals family moments because she's, like, all caring and sweet to her, and then she's like, "You're a selfish bitch."
Yep.
Because Tara says she's not going with them, and I can't wait until your friends find out about you and what you are.
What you are, you know?
And then we find out that Tara cast this spell so they won't find out about this demon inside of her.
Mhm. Beth freaks out about that, and, "I'm gonna tell your father," and
Yeah. So, what is why why is it so important to them that Tara goes back with them?
based on what Beth said in that conversation, like, "Donnie and your dad have had to take care of the house themselves."
Yeah.
I think they used this, you have demon in you to just have some subservient female family members.
Okay.
Pretty
And
crappy.
Beth has just bought into this.
Mhm.
And so Tara's being selfish by wanting to stay and live her life. That's what they're saying?
That's what they're
That's the
saying, yeah.
selfish bitch part?
Yep.
Okay. So now we go back to Buffy and she's training and man, that position she's in.
Spike
I
would like
I
that.
I almost wanted to try it.
It looked like it would be a very good stretch, a good
I don't
quad
know if my
stretch.
body would do. But one moment, please. All right, my legs are back. Oh, ouch. Okay, yep, nope, nope. my hips, my hips don't lie, and they're
Alright, now
like,
I
no, you're not even leaning back.
alright, now I gotta try it.
Whew, okay, I obviously need to loosen up those hips.
Yep. So her feet were like the bottoms of her feet were pointed up, right?
Were they?
I think so. Alright, well, I'm gonna try it.
Does it matter?
I think so. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna snap my quadriceps.
Wait,
Nope. Nope,
no.
that's not good. It's honestly, it's a great stretch, but I'm scared to go down anymore. I think I'm gonna rip my quadriceps.
Yeah, boy, I guess I got to do some stretching.
Yeah. I keep
You
saying I need to do
go,
more of that.
SMG. Impressive.
Yes.
So
Um,
she's doing her training, and Willow's in the other room doing researching, and she hears something at the door. This was kind of a funny moment where she then goes and opens the door. There's like three clown demons right there, rah! But she obviously doesn't see them, and she's just like,
mhm,
"Oh well," and closes the door in their faces. So we find out that obviously Tara's spell made it so they can't see any demons, not just the
mhm.
demon in her.
She
Um,
should know better.
yes. Then we're back to Beth and Tara. Yeah, Beth's gonna tell Dad. Dad's gonna tell your friends. You better tell them first, right? Back at the shop, we can't see the demons are inside the building now, and they're
Yep, just
prowling
wander
around,
around.
and nobody can see them.
They
Buffy
get into the
senses
back.
something because she's
Yep.
got super Slayer senses.
Mhm.
Um, everybody's doing some good mime acting.
That's why I put acting
Yeah,
in capital
acting.
letters. Yeah, one of the things from the Buffy movie was that, like, when evil was near, she would get menstrual cramps.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
so glad that did not they
Yes.
did not carry that over
Um,
into the show. Like, she could just have a sense.
she just senses it. We like that.
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah. Everybody's fighting these invisible demons in the shop, and then Spike comes in, and he's just gonna watch what's happening, but then he can't help but get involved.
Mhm. Then the
So he's
demons head back more into the front of the store.
yes,
Everybody's getting thrown around.
yes. Tara comes in and she breaks the spell so they
Mhm.
can see the demons. And the family comes in just as Buffy takes out the last demon. And then Tara confesses
Mhm.
and says she's got a demon in her.
And not just her, the women in their family.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they wanted to get her out of there before things like what just happened started happening.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and their line is that that's where her magic comes from. It comes from this demon that's in her.
Mhm.
Dad's gonna take her because they know how to control her. Um, and then Willow and Tara have a moment together, and Tara says she doesn't wanna leave. And then Buffy says, "You can take her, but you'll have to go through me. This is the big chosen family moment."
Yeah, and then Dawn comes right up next to her,
Yeah,
and me, and
yeah.
like Buffy's little she's a hair puller.
Yes. That's right. And all of
And
us. And Spike's like, "Except me."
mhm. And the father is angry that we are her blood kin, and Buffy
Mhm,
said, "We're
mhm,
family."
mhm, mhm. And then Spike figures out how to resolve the issue. He
Yeah, 'cause
punched
Anya asks, "What kind of a demon is she?"
That's right, "What kind of demon are you?" Right? And
Yeah,
so then Spike punches her in the nose, and it hurts her and it hurts him, so we know that she's not a demon because it wouldn't have hurt him.
yep.
Yep. And then she tells
In
the
my
family
nose.
Yeah, she tells the family to just go.
Yeah,
She's done with them.
mhm. That's like the thing of, like, where your blood kin, I feel like that's something, like, some parents do, like, "I kept a roof over your head for 18 years," or
I went through 18 hours of labor to bring you into this world. Guilt.
yeah.
Mm. So then the closing scene, the little epilogue, they're all at Tara's birthday party at the Bronze.
Mhm. So
Everybody's
many
having
random
a great
extras.
time. Yep. It's Dawn's
Um,
first time at a club.
she's loving it.
She's loving it, except for that big X on her hand.
We don't need a drunk Dawn.
I don't know. Maybe we do. That would be interesting. A
Mm,
drunk portal. And then Tara and Willow share a slow dance. There's no kiss again.
yeah.
This is a totally appropriate moment where two people would kiss.
Mhm.
They do not kiss, but then they pull away and they're levitating in the air as they dance closely.
Mhm. Very sweet. We did
Yeah,
see Giles.
and not at all alarming for the people or civilians around them.
Yeah, in Sunnydale. We did see Giles' crystal ball, and Dawn gave Tara a broom, which I thought was very
Yes,
cute.
that was funny.
So I couldn't think of the word Mandela effect before, but
Okay.
there is a pretty popular. A lot of people suffer from this one, where there's a scene with Willow and Tara dancing like this, but to "Fade Into You" by Mazzy Star.
Oh, yeah.
Never
Okay.
happened.
Never happened.
I'm one of those people that swear I remember it. Never
Do you think
happened.
maybe it was a meme or a Vine or something like
It could have been that maybe just, like, got out
a
there.
fan-made thing?
It could be, but
TikTok?
yep.
Hmm.
If you go on Reddit and search, you'll see I am not the
Yeah,
only one. It's very
okay.
interesting.
Yeah, that is
Yep.
interesting.
So I got into some.
I follow a girl online, Solar Glow Meditations, and she does dowsing rods. She
Uh-huh.
channels with dowsing rods, and she says Mandela effect is like multiverse, like you're shifting realities somehow,
I can believe that.
alternate timelines or something like that.
Mhm, mhm.
Glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
If you're someone who believes in that stuff.
Mhm.
How many
I
sticks you
also
give this one?
I'm gonna go with 3.5.
Wow, really?
Mhm.
All right. I had
I think
275 for me.
okay, I think it's probably more for the message than the episode itself.
Okay.
Like, I relate strongly to that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, overall, as, like, just an episode,
I'm ready to move things along with Claire Kramer. And I'm ready
Mhm,
for Riley to get the hell out and move on to
mhm,
whatever next chapter he's doing.
mhm.
Yeah, I'm ready for things to let's go. Let's get snappy.
All right. Well, now I have some questions for you. I was going to ask
Okay.
you one, but now you just threw in another one.
Oh.
What do you think is going to happen with Riley and Buffy?
They're not gonna last.
No.
He's gonna have to decide that he needs to go find himself and figure out what his place is in the world.
Hmm.
This is just comfortable for him, but it's obviously not working.
Right.
It can't sustain the way it is.
I agree with you.
Okay.
What about Dawn? Not necessarily what's going to happen with her, but is it believable that she's Buffy's sister? I mean, we know she's not based on what they said last episode, but like, does it feel like
Oh, yeah, I think she's
she's
doing a great job of portraying the little sister. For sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a favorite line?
I think mine was, "Anya, I'm a working gal."
That was good. I think it was, "You hit my nose," just because I randomly say that walking around the house.
Oh, now I'll know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
If nothing else, this podcast has afforded me more understanding of you and random stuff you say and then laugh
Like
to
what?
yourself.
Like what? Well, yeah, I know that, but do you have any other
I don't
examples?
know.
I'm
I don't
curious
know.
now. Okay.
I'm sure
Okay.
there's things.
Yep. All right. The next episode, season 5, episode 7, Fool for Love.
Fool for love. Who's a fool for love? Well, it's got to be. Well, it could be Xander because he and Anya. Nah, it's gonna be Spike. It's gonna be Spike because of his obsession, his growing obsession.
Okay.
He's a fool for love.
All right.
He's gonna
What do you
think
think?
he's in love with He's in love with Buffy, but it's not really love.
Hmm. What do you think is going to happen to Spike in this episode?
I think he is going to be like a little gnat around Buffy, thinking
Mm,
he's in love. He's gonna be following her around like a little puppy dog,
okay.
and she's gonna be like, "What the hell?
I can see that.
Get away from me!"
Yep. You have a screenshot in your email.
Right? Yep, I see it. Oh, ooh, what is this? Who is that? This looks like punked out Spike in the 70s. Maybe it's about like different times that Spike has been in love
Ah.
and like flashbacks and stuff of his different eras.
Spike, the Eras tour.
Yeah. And so this girl, this lady was in his punk phase in 70s London.
Mm. I
That's my
like
guess.
it. That you are really going to like this episode
Oh,
for
yeah?
several reasons, and I'm not going to tell you any more than that.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna like it. I
Okay.
would say this is definitely. I mean, you know how I feel about season 5, but
Yeah.
this is definitely up
It's
there.
up there? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't remember the guy on TikTok who's working his way through Buffy now, and he just watched this one last week, and there's like an epic scene from this, and he posted it. I'm like, so good.
Oh, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Alright. Ooh, exciting. Okay.
All right. Hey, Melanie,
Hey!
what's up?
Tell them about the socials. You were one step ahead of
Sure.
me.
We are everywhere that matters at the Sunnydale Diaries. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Reach out to us there. We have an email address, which is thesunnydalediaries@gmail.com. Feel free to send us an email. I recently replied back to our listener emails while I was flying across the country for work, and it was a long email that I wrote.
I also responded to that person.
Oh, I didn't
So,
read your
if
response.
you do email us, you might get 2 responses
Yeah.
because we both watched the email.
Yep. And we have a website, thesunnydalediaries.com, and there you can get links to the podcast on many different podcast platforms. There is a contact form there if you want to send us a message that way. You can get an invite to our Discord server, and you can get links to our merch. If you want some Sunnydale Diaries t-shirts, water bottles, notebooks,
Stuff.
lot of Sunnydale Diaries stuff. You can get to that from the website. You can also get to Melanie's Fuse Glass Etsy shop. Check it out. She does some beautiful work.
Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome. And that's our social.
So I think that's it.
Okay.
I have nothing else to say about this episode.
All right.
When's the next up being released, Sean?
The next one, Fool for Love, will be released on Monday, March 23rd.
Okay, you guys, we'll see you there.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.